All right. What's going on, everybody? We are here today, joined with Aidan Doms from the Full Violence Gang, and we are going to be doing the hardest matchup for each UFC champion. Considering we just got two new ones, it should be a nice little video. Aidan, what do you think?
Yeah, now two new champs. Well, heavyweight's kind of complicated, but yeah, I'm excited to run it.
All right. So, starting us off, we got the flyweight division and Joshua Van, our current champion. Interesting
What you think?
stuff.
What you think?
Well, hmm. Obviously, I'm gonna go with the obvious, Alexander Pantoja, because he did just he, you know, he didn't lose. Obviously, he won, but Pantoja, one of the goats of flyweight, and we didn't get to see a full match out of them. But the thing is, I am a little skeptical on that matchup, on the rematch, because Pantoja's getting old. He's coming back from an injury, and we just saw Van beat Tyra, who is a grappler, which is one of the main concerns for Pantoja. So I don't know. Maybe that's not his hardest fight, but I'm going with that as his hardest fight.
Yeah, I think like I saw a lot in the tire fight that's like, damn, the Pantoja fight might not be as easy as I thought because when they first fought, when Pantoja got hurt, I really thought Pantoja was gonna win. I had money on him. I was pissed when he snapped his elbow, but with the age and the injury, and then seeing how Van didn't look bad in the grappling against Tyra, he got to bad positions, but he's just like so athletic. He just Derek Lewis out of them, which is crazy at flyweight. So I think Van just, cardio, athleticism might be tough for Pantoja. Just I can't expect him to be prime Pantoja when he's older, coming off the injury, even though I love him. So I'm gonna go Cape or Cop. My bad. I think he's by far the best striker Van will ever face, and by far the most dangerous, most power. Like Van is a dog, but like he can be hit and can be hurt. And like the last pure stand-up fight Van was in was Royval, and that was like super close competitive. Royval's not the hardest hitter until, and then Van in the last round found that foot stomp, dropped him at the end, kind of sealed the fight for him. And I'm not trying to like MMA math, but we saw what happened with Cop and Royval. Cop put him away pretty easily. I feel like there's levels on the feet, and Cop is super dangerous, super durable, more versatile with the kicks than Van. So I'm gonna go Cape or Cop.
Yeah, I mean, it's a valid take. I don't know if you saw, but I was scrolling earlier today and I saw that Joshua Van, he actually picked Cop over Tyra for the title fight. They actually asked him who he wanted for the title fight, Tetsura or Cop, and he said that he wanted Cop because he doesn't like him for some reason. And then he said they hit him back later and told him that they're going with Tyra. So I don't know what happened there, but it seems like definitely in the future that will be a matchup. I do think the UFC will immediately go with the Pantoja matchup when he's healthy, but depends how long that takes. So maybe we get Cop versus Van
Yeah,
before
that's
then.
gonna be a banger. It'll happen one day. Van is young, and Cop is gonna get a title shot. So
Sweet. All right, so you pick Cop, I pick Pantoja. All right, moving on.
yeah,
Petr Yan, champion of bantamweight. What do you think?
yeah, this is a tough one, dude, because he's so well rounded. He's so good in five rounders. Um, I don't think Marab just got 50-45. I don't think O'Malley beats him in a five rounder, and I thought Peter won the first fight with Sean. So I'll go like Umar. I don't know, like maybe he can keep the striking close, stay at range, and like stay out of the pocket, kicks, and then mix in the grappling to like kind of edge rounds. But dude, I don't know. It's tough to find someone who's going to beat Peter. I think he's going to keep the belt for a while. What do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah. No, that's lucky facts. You see, he did look really good. I don't know. The only reason I wouldn't say Umar is because like you saw what Marab did to him. Honestly, I think Marab's just like Umar, but with I mean they're not the most similar, but they definitely have similarities, and I think Marab's just better. And you saw how he got handled. So I'm between either Marab or O'Malley, just because I don't know. I think O'Malley would be a good matchup because striking
Yeah.
wise, like he doesn't have to stand in the pocket with Jan. He can use his length, and you saw he did win the last fight. Maybe he did rob the fight, but it was competitive. And
Yeah.
obviously, Jan's made a lot of improvements in his game since then. But yeah, I mean, maybe Marab though, because Marab might have been dealing with a lot of shit
Yeah,
in that fight.
he was
But
super active that year. He might have been
yeah,
injured.
so
But I don't know. In a 3-rounder, I would definitely go Sean, but I don't know. 5 rounds is tough.
that's true. That's true. I don't know though. Maybe Sean will get back on that hype train after the White House. So we'll see.
I don't know. I think like Yadong was like taking him down and clearly won round two. So I think if Peter, who was like slamming Marab on his dome, I think Peter will strike with him less, and I think his grappling's got a lot better since they first fought. So, dude, I don't know. I'll go with Umar just because I don't really have a pick, but it's tough to pick against Peter. So you're going with who? Marab or O'Malley? You got to pick one.
Well, after that logic, low key, I'm gonna go with Marab. I don't know. Who do you think gets the next shot?
I think Marab, just out of respect, like he fought for them like 4 times for the title, like co-maining. I think they give it to him, and he deserves it. He's like the best, like he was the best bantamweight of all time. Maybe still will be. So I think he deserves the rematch.
All right, yeah, makes sense. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Type shit, type shit. All right, moving on.
Volk, big man.
Featherweight. We actually met Volk. Pretty chill,
Yeah,
chill guy. Cooking with
he was
Volk.
super cool.
Super chill.
Mhm.
Um,
Cornered Roofy, and he got a fucking crazy knockout. That was a sad fight, dude. Roofy Chandler.
brutal.
Like,
Yeah,
we're
dude.
talking to Volk before the fight. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna corner him." He like, you could tell he was not sweating. He was
Not
not.
worried. Not at all. Oh, well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't. Do you think Volk would be worried about any of these guys? Maybe. I mean, he already
Uh,
beat Lopez pretty easily. I think the only guy who is probably his next potential matchup is Movzar, but even him, I don't think he's beating Volk.
no, I like these type of videos. It's not like, all right, who's gonna win the next fight, but it's like anyone in the rankings. Who do we think like if they were to fight? So like, I'm not. I mean, just because Movzar is fighting him next, I'm not going Movzar. I feel like Prime Volk would smoke Movzar. Maybe he's like a little older and Movzar clips him, but I don't know. I'm not going with Movzar. Are you going with Movzar?
Shit, honestly, I was gonna say I feel maybe this is just rumblings, but Volk two division champ. I think Gaethje's his hardest fight right now.
Fuck. Weird ass pick, bro. You going
Shit.
Gaethje?
I mean, I don't
What
think
about Gene
Gaethje gets it
Silva, bro?
done either, but like, fuck it.
Really? You think Volk would be? I feel like that'd be a banger. I don't know.
I think Volk is too smart to like stand in the
Yeah,
pocket and exchange
yeah,
with Gaethje.
yeah. I know. I think Volk, dude. He's just too skilled. Like he's not gonna fight like an idiot. We'll get into Justin next, but yeah, I think, dude. I think Gene Silva, low key. What do you think?
Low key. I mean, yeah, I was looking. That's one of the names that popped out to me. Definitely.
Because yeah, because Volk's like he's hard to win round against striking. He's hard to grapple. He has good cardio. Like the only way to beat him is like to catch him. Like the only reason like Lopez won rounds is because he like dropped him.
Yeah.
And Gene Silva has good cardio and he hits hard. Uh, I think he's durable. He'd survive 5 rounds against Volk. So he has 5 rounds to clip him. I mean, I'm not going to pick Lopez. He's already beat him twice. Like, we'll see if Gene Silva has a chance to fucking catch him. I don't know. But Volk's kind of like Peter, like super well rounded. The only reason you'd pick against him is like age and he get, unluckily gets clipped. So I'll go Gene. I don't know.
No, I feel like that's a good take because he was low key piecing up Diego until he got knocked out. So
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't think he was fighting smart in that fight, dude.
yeah. But it does make you wonder, like if Volk can beat Diego twice, the guy who's like known for just getting those one puncher's chance or whatever, like who knows? I don't
I
know.
think Gene's a better striker though. Like he got his back taken twice against Lopez because he was throwing spinning shit, kind of not smart. And then he was swinging like crazy, just fucking running into range and got clipped with a spinning elbow. Like I don't think. I think if Gene and Diego fight again, I feel like it goes a lot different. but I don't know. I love Volk, so
Yeah.
I'm picking Gene as like the hardest one, but dude, it's hard to beat Volk, bro.
Yeah, Gene did look good against Allen, so
Yeah, and I don't think like Allen was eating some big shots. Like that's
hmm
tough for Volk to eat, but Volk's not as easy to hit.
maybe Volk's slowing down from all the like steaks and type shit.
Ah, that shit's good for you, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so
Who you
locking
going
in.
with?
I mean,
I locked
fucking,
in Gene.
I'll lock in Gene too.
All right,
Type
Talon.
shit. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
Talon.
All right.
All right.
Next up. Lightweight. The new champion, undisputed, Justin Gaethje. I'm not gonna lie. I think his hardest fight is still Ilia Topuria.
Oh, I was gonna say the same thing.
Shit, bro. You saw the lines last time you
Mhm.
said was minus 250 for Topuria in the rematch, which
Oh
I don't
yeah.
agree. I don't disagree with.
Nah,
Like
same.
it's kind of fucked to say that after what Gaethje pulled off, and like once you become the champ, you're supposed to be that guy. You're supposed to be the one people don't count out, but he's still getting counted out.
Yeah. I mean, I was hoping you were gonna pick someone else so I could come in with that, but I Topuria, bro. Like he's just such a better grappler, and he fought not smart. Like he put so much pressure on himself by saying like, I'm gonna knock you out in front of your country and your family in 2 minutes. You're celebrating before the fight happens. Uh, you change your bio. Like I always think fighters should have like delusional confidence, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't put pressure on yourself. And like you had a tough round one, all that pressure to knock him out, comes out reckless, like literally just marches into range, not moving his head. You know, Justin stays sharp, clips him, busts up his eye, and that's just how it goes. A little unlucky, but by the time Topuria, at the end of round one, he's like, "Damn, I said I was going to sleep him 2 minutes. I lost round one. I'm kind of tired. My eyes fucked up." And I feel like there's an adrenaline dump. All that pressure, and you're like, "Damn, it's not going how I thought." And an adrenaline dump will cook your cardio. And then round two goes nuts, throwing nukes, almost gets him out of there. Even more tired. Then finally starts grappling. By the time he started grappling, he was super tired. And both eyes messed up. So I feel like if they run it back, don't be reckless, smart to fight to the smart game plan, just grapple right away. Easiest path to victory, bro. What do you
hmm
think?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like second round, he did get him on the ground though. My one concern with Taporia is like you don't really see him shooting. Um,
Yeah,
so how would he get Gaethje to the ground? Gaethje, like an all-American wrestler or whatever, like he's not just some easy guy to take down. And the other thing is, after losing a fight like that, like now Ilya, Justin was talking about it on the Joe Rogan podcast, like people
yeah,
aren't going to be scared of Ilya anymore. And I think that plays a big factor. Obviously, he is still a scary guy, but um and also Ilya is going to be stepping into the cage now knowing that like he's touchable, that guys can
yeah.
beat him. And I think that will mess with him a lot psychologically and really I don't know, we'll have to see how it affects his game, but like
Damn. You saying
maybe
he lost his aura? You saying he lost his aura, bro?
well he definitely did. I mean, he got his ass
Yeah.
whooped on the White House. Like, come on.
No,
Um,
no. It's definitely a big aura loss, and like he had that going into fights where it's like, fuck, like, come on, the guy's knocked out 3 legends in a row. Like you're telling me you're not scared.
mhm.
And when you see that, he's like, it's like Chimaev. Like you see, he's kind of human. Um, and we'll see how they bounce back. But Toporia's talked about it before. Like he knows that even if I lose, I would come back. Like he's talked about how he's not invincible, but you got to respect that, and he still has the insane confidence. So I think he'll be chilling, and I think we both agree that he should be a big favorite if they rematch. But
Yeah.
Justin was saying he's like, I'm not rematching him, and I feel like that's pretty sharp. Like maybe he deserves it, but not at 155.
I mean, low
I don't
key,
know.
if I'm in Justin's position, like Ilya probably doesn't deserve the rematch. Like he got whooped. He quit on the stool. He didn't even make it to the fifth round. And then
Mm.
in Justin's position, he's got two guys, number 3 and 4, that beat him that he wants to get back. Like he doesn't want to
Yeah.
waste his time on Ilya again. He already beat him. He doesn't care about beating him again. He wants to get back Charles and Max. He said that on the podcast. Not I'm not just
Oh,
making that
bro.
up.
Bro, nah. If I was Justin, I would not want to fight fucking Topuria again. And there's a reason why we're picking Topuria as his hardest matchup again.
But to
Yeah,
play outside of Taporia, I think, I mean, Armin and Charles, I feel like are really bad matchups for him too. I think honestly, I mean, I'm not sure about Armin. We'll see. But Charles is
I think
definitely like a scary matchup.
yeah. I think Armin's a brutal dude, they're all
Yeah.
brutal matchups for him. That's why he was such a big underdog, but gotta love him, dude. He's sick. That was a sick performance. I don't know if he'll hold on to the belt for very long. I don't know if he's gonna be fighting much longer, but I mean, that one performance cemented went from like, oh, he was a fun fighter, a lot of bonuses, fought for the title to like legend status, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hall of Fame for sure.
Yeah.
Type shit.
So we're both going to Emporia.
Yeah. Sounds good
Yeah.
to me, man. Welterweight. Islam Makhachev. What do you think?
This is a tough one, just like Peter and like Volk. I mean, so well rounded. It's like hard to find a bad like matchup. But if I had to pick someone, I'd go Morales. Just like size, athleticism, power, like skills wise, Islam's probably better everywhere. But dude, like Morales would never in his life ever make 155, and he's got a judo background, like hard to control. I think on the feet, like Islam's a better striker, but Morales is probably way more dangerous. And I feel like he has good cardio, unless he has like a huge like jujitsu grappling hole once he gets like on bottom if he gets taken down because I think Islam would take him down. Uh, and unless he gets subbed, I think it's going to be like 5 rounds where Morales probably be the minute winner or minute loser, round loser. Like Islam's probably going to, be winning the rounds. I think Morales could catch him though. So just a big athletic dude who's hard to control with some, power. I'll go Morales unless he gets subbed early.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I haven't seen too much of Morales' grappling, but I did notice in the Brady fight, who is probably one of the most similar fighters to Islam in the top 10 besides like Bilal. Maybe that's a bad
He's a
take,
really
but
good grappler.
yeah, pretty much just grappler. But like what I noticed was Morales was in that weird stance where he was like really
Yeah.
hunched over and forward and his hands were like really far in front of him and I don't know, is like it it worked against Brady. He just caught him once, and yeah, if Islam can't get Morales to back up, then he could be in trouble because that
Yeah.
power's there, and he's not going to be an easy guy to take down and keep down. So Morales might be a good pick. Um, I another guy. I think maybe Ian Gary. I mean, they're fighting, so we'll find out
Yeah.
in a little Connor Khabib storyline there.
Yeah.
Ian Gary's
Gary's
been yeah, he's
like,
pretty good, dude. But I don't know if he's a decision guy, and I don't think you're going to beat a decision against Islam Makhachev.
yeah. I feel like you got to catch him.
Yeah. So yeah,
Like Morales, he was like hella, like I just remembered that stance he had where he's like hella bent over, heavy on the front foot. Like Islam is gonna like chop his leg up, dude, if he
mm,
does that. So I don't know. It's a tough one, but I'll still go Morales. What are you thinking?
yeah. I mean, depends how smart Islam is setting it up, but the leg kick is the perfect time to catch Islam. Like just
Yeah,
if he's willing to sacrifice that leg, throw out a power shot while he's throwing the leg kick. But yeah, I think it just comes down to Morales catching him once. But I think that's the bet. Well, if we want to go power shots, maybe even throw in Carlos Prates. But we've talked to Prates. He doesn't even train, man. So I don't
hey,
know.
no, knock that out. I'm kidding. No, but like if we're going just catch him, Prates, yeah, but I feel like Morales is harder to grapple than
Mm,
Prates.
yeah,
I don't want to be biased and pick Prates by KO, but I have to go Morales, I feel
yeah.
like. But
Nah.
I will say I think Prates would knock out Morales.
Yeah, I hope so,
Yeah.
man. We'll see. That'll be fun.
Hey, you still need to make a pick, bro.
Uh, I'm going JDM.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Get out of
uh,
here. Dude, he was is almost chopping that leg up too, bro.
it's true, yeah, but JDM's kind of a bot, as we've seen.
Damn.
No offense, bro. All right, I'll just go Morales. Seems like the
Hailing the
logical. Psh,
All right, Johnny Strikes, the casual.
all right, Sean Strickland, champ. I'm going DDP.
Okay, okay. Explain why.
Cause, bro, he's
You
he's
beat
0
him
and 2 already. Like
already.
the third is bound to happen, and you know what? It doesn't make any sense. How is he able to like stand up, get up around Hamza, and then DDP just sits him down and does whatever he wants with him?
No. DDP took him down and couldn't control shit.
He couldn't. Fuck. All right, my vision.
Ah, nah, 'cause
I'm foggy.
that's why I was like kind of liking Strickland underdog against Shemaev because you can take him down, but bro, that he's a grinder. He's hard to control.
Hmm. All right. So who would you say?
It's kind of like the Topuria one, but Shemaev.
Yeah.
Because dude, like you go DDP, but like I thought Sean won the first fight. I thought it was 2-2 going into the fifth, and I thought Strickland won the fifth. Dana thinks the same thing. And then like the second fight, dude, I know there's some rumors of Strickland injured. He did not look himself. Like I think he was clearly injured. I think Chimaev, now that he knows it's not like an easy round one finish, like every fight Chimaev goes in, I'm gonna finish him round one. And then I feel like after fighting Sean, he's like, you know what? I'm not that scared of his striking. Like, yeah, I was losing minutes and losing rounds striking, but also won a round, striking a little bit, mix in a takedown. I think he won't use as much energy early. He'll strike, maybe be slightly losing the striking based on volume, but like he has more power. He was one coming forward. If he doesn't use a ton of energy early, I feel like he'll just do what he did in like rounds 3, 4, and 5. But and those are close rounds, but with more energy. So like keep the striking close, mixing the takedowns. I feel like that's the best chance of beating Sean because on the feet, like purely striking, it's hard to beat Sean, bro.
Yeah. It's true. It's not a bad take. Low key, I could see Izzy like making a little run and coming back,
Bro,
and that would be a pretty challenging fight, honestly.
get the fuck out of here, bro. Who's
Yeah.
is he gonna beat to get back the title shot? The rankings are right here.
uh, next question, dude. Hamzat, yeah, Hamzat, good take. What I saw in the Strickland, honestly, I thought Hamzat won the Strickland fight just because, like,
It's definitely
in
close.
in my opinion, bro, you should never be able to win a fight just on the back foot and throwing jabs the entire time. And that's what I saw. I know that they don't score control like as in
Yeah.
you're directing the fight, but as someone who fights, like when I'm fighting someone and they're controlling where the fight goes, that like I feel like I'm losing. And maybe Strickland doesn't feel that way because that's his whole game. But personally
Mhm.
me, if I'm hunting someone, then I feel like you're pretty much if you're the hunter versus the prey, how does the prey ever win? Like that doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense to me.
No, but the rules are saying it's not like they're winning. It's just that control isn't, it's not worth much.
Mm-hmm.
So like Sean just had more volume. Like obviously he's just throwing jabs and backing up, but he landed like double in some of those rounds. He landed like double what Shemaev landed, and to make up those strikes, like the control just like isn't enough. Because like if he got him down, past his guard, that's worth something. But just like on the fence, Like, yeah, you're controlling him, but it's not worth much, like, compared to a punch to the face. Even if it is a jab on the back foot, it's a fucking punch to the face, you know?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of Strickland's style, to be honest. I like he literally during that entire fight, I think they closed their fist for punches like 4 times, probably. It's just
Oh,
like there's like no power behind. There was no there like when I watch a fight, you can tell when there's
yeah,
like high risk in a fight because you can see them actually putting weight into their punches. And in that fight, it was just like throwing
yeah.
pillows at each other, and I can't get behind that. But I'm also going way off topic right now.
No, 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 let it rip. Let it rip. Dude, that fight, I know what you're talking about, like, they're not going for they're scoring.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, there wasn't like, "Holy shit, is someone gonna get knocked out?" Like, no, it was like, "Alright, who's gonna win this round on points?" That's why
Mm-hmm.
it was, like, entertaining or, like, high intensity because it was close, but, like, there was no, like, I don't know, it's not like Topuria Gaethje where, like, "Holy fuck, someone's gonna go down, they're swinging,"
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
But it's interesting, but it's not like a banger.
Yeah. So I guess
Who you pick? You oh, wait, what did you pick?
I mean I said DDP just because I think his striking is so funky that he's gonna, you
Yeah,
know, Strickland
and
doesn't know how to. I mean they've been in 2 fights. He's probably gotten used to it by now, but who
but you
knows?
can mix in the like, okay, he's not gonna, like, grapple the fuck out of him, but he can mix in the takedowns to just be, like, mess up the rhythm, and it's, like, something that Sean has to think about still. Like, he proved he can take him down, so that helps your striking a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going DDP just because
Yeah,
he already won twice. So fuck it.
valid.
All right. DDP Hamza. Bang. Next up, light heavyweight. This was tricky. What do you think?
This is dude, I had a hard time, like, I'm just looking at the rankings. Like, Pereira has to, like, come down. I don't know. 205 is cooked, bro. Cooked. We
See,
needed I'm not trying to be mean, but yeah, we needed Yuri to fucking
yeah,
we need
low key. I mean, Olberg
like
is, yeah.
what, Ankalaev? I think Olberg I don't think he's taking Olberg down probably. Um, and the striking, I got Olberg. Yeah, I mean, Pereira's on that list. I'm gonna go Pereira.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean that's probably a smart decision. Just because he's like, fuck it, bro. Like, why is he even number two? But yeah, Olberg, I didn't really see. Obviously, we couldn't really see much out of that fight with Yuri besides the fact that he's just a dog, like for
He's an
winning that
absolute
out.
beast.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, he's a good fighter, very fundamental. Let me think.
His lead
I haven't
hand is gross.
yeah, I haven't really seen much grappling out of him.
He has one sub
Oh, really?
over like a Korean guy. Yeah, it was he like at the end of the fight, the dude was like gassed and hurt, and he just like rear naked choked him. But he's not like easy to grapple, that's for sure.
Hmm. So what do you think about a cheeky Paulo Costa?
Paulo Costa's my guy, so yeah, Paulo Costa.
Yeah. How tall is Olberg? He's probably what,
I think he's like
two,
6'2",
two, 6'3"?
3.
I mean, Paulo Costa is a southpaw and he's about 6'1", 6'2", so that's a pretty similar matchup. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, he's a lot. He's like compact. Like I feel like his frame is middleweight, but he's just so much muscle. You know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I would. I love Paulo, but yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
I wrote,
realistically, if Pereira's on the list, it's got to be Pereira.
yeah,
But
this is a tough one. 205's cooked. Look at the top. Yeah, I mean, holy shit! Look at that top 10, dude.
brutal.
That is
I'm
that is
picking. I'm
brutal.
picking Dominic Reyes.
Yeah, the first
John.
fight. The first fight was competitive. I think Reyes can do it, bro.
Take shit.
Heavyweight.
Yeah. All right. The final weight class, crowned by Tom Aspinall. The. I mean, he's champion right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah,
Nothing else you can say, right? Hey, I will
yeah.
say one thing, bro. He's posting some. He needs
Good
someone that.
content.
Yeah, I mean, he needs someone that knows how to run social media to run his account, though. Low key, like, shit.
Yeah,
If
I think it's getting old, but like it's funny that a champion like the shit he just posted that made me laugh.
it was funny, but it's like, bro, I was just thinking about like, man, hire me. I make that shit so much better.
I don't. No, I know. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Like the idea was there, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like fucking
like
Facebook
he's
minion
willing.
mom humor.
He's willing to like have fun and like
Yeah,
uh, make fun of himself and other people when a lot of champions are just like serious. His YouTube stuff is
I,
like
I,
pretty.
I do watch his YouTube. I hope he makes a comeback, man. And I hope he makes a good one. I think he'll be back.
YouTube's pretty high quality, like the camera work and editing and all that. Like
Yeah,
it feels like professional.
yeah. So, what do you think?
I mean, I think this one's kind of clear. I think we go serial gone.
I'd
I
agree.
mean, I think we're overacting a little bit. Like I know Tom, like everyone's like, oh, Gone is gonna smoke him, but just because of the first 4 minutes. But I know Tom is like the best in round one, but I don't think we can just like give up on him. That like, oh, he's getting. Everyone's acting like he was getting destroyed. Like it was a pretty close round. Like he landed some good shots too. It was just a bad look that his nose was bleeding. He was losing the round because of that. But like if his nose wasn't bleeding, it's a close ass. It's a close ass round.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like okay, you know, his first takedown got takedown attempt got stuffed, but he did like push on his face during the like Gon did. Um, and you know, if he gets on top, that shit could be wraps.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, he gets a lot of round one finishes, but doesn't mean that he 100% will gas. And Gon's style isn't the best for 5 rounds either. Ton of movement and like speed in and out. So it could get like sloppy after the first couple rounds. And who knows, maybe Tom Aspinall is a dog. Like I think we're just all assuming that since he gets round one finishes that he'll slow down. But I mean, I still got to go with Gon just because of how the first fight was going. But I don't want to overreact too much and act like Gon's gonna whoop his ass. I still think Tom is the best heavyweight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd agree. I think, I mean, after what Gon did to Pereira, like he finally, like people realized that he's legit after that, and he definitely is. You know, he's got great striking. He was piecing up Tom, but he'll be competitive. But like, just because his first takedown gets stuffed, like bro, like
Yeah.
fucking Marab's first takedown probably gets stuffed half the time. Like, you just as the fight goes on, you know, and we saw what John Jones did to Gon in about 30 seconds. So I think if Tom gets him to the ground, it's really not going to be that hard to finish him. So yeah, I think Cyril probably the hardest matchup, but
Just as yeah, there's not a ton of good options at heavyweight. Like
Derek Lewis.
Hokit, I feel like is too Derek Lewis. I feel like Hokit's too small, you know,
Yeah.
for a guy.
I mean, Hokit's literally like you know, grappler, striker, quick guy. He's kind of like a mini version of Tom without the knockout power and without the jujitsu. You saw
Yeah,
that armbar. Fuck, that thing
like he was
sucked. Yeah, he
fucking
was
around,
trolling.
dude.
He was trolling. There's no way he was
Imagine,
being dead ass, dude.
imagine pulling in a
If
White House like fight, dude.
that is nuts. Yeah, I don't know. Walter Walker
I
though, competitive BJJ match. What if they just said? What if they just agreed to not throw hands and just did jujitsu?
Walter, where's he ranked at, dude? Is he
13.
ranked? Respect.
Mm-hmm.
I think like Gon is just weird. Like he'll go from losing, in my opinion, pretty clearly to Volkov looking not good on the ground, losing on this feet to Volkov to like looking really good against Pereira and really good against Tom. So it is tough. I think we are assuming like the best for Gon and assuming the worst for Tom with based on like the community reaction to like their first fight. And but also he's not John Jones, like if he gets on top. Like he finished Volkov pretty quickly, but I don't think he's gonna like just if he gets gone down, it's over. But it could be. I just think that still is a big advantage. Like if he does get the takedown, and the striking is still competitive.
Yeah, yeah, type shit, bro. That's about
Well,
what I
bro,
would
we're not
say.
gonna do the women's ones, bro. Kidding.
Yeah, shit, maybe another time. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a good.
that was chill. The hardest matchups for each UFC champion.
Yeah,
Uh,
let us know what you think. Let us know if we're tripping. Let us know your picks in the comments.
yeah, Aiden's low key casual, so don't get mad at me for his
Yeah,
picks. But
yeah. Chill on
appreciate
me.
appreciate you guys for watching. Street Beefs August 1st.
Luke out, bro.
Peace.